Norbes, post Summer Madness 4, my man. What's going on?
First and foremost, Mike, I'm gonna have to, you're gonna have to refer to me as Sir International Norbes.
Sir International.
I've been knighted. I was knighted when I was in London by the Queen. It's my boo.
All right. So my bad. Sir International Norbes.
What's up?
Chilling, man. You was at the game last night?
Yeah, man, it was crazy. We lost, but shout out to the Giants. They looked out. I had a lot of fun, man. It's just crazy. I was telling you how I was in the stands and people stopped me everywhere, taking pictures, recording me. It was nuts, man. Like Smack URLs on another level. Like it was insane. Like people were stopping me all over the place. So it was cool, man. It was a lot of fun.
Is this the most like celebrity recognition you've ever gotten in your life?
Man, like it just keeps growing. To be honest with you, even when I was in London, I had people follow me into stores and stop me everywhere. Like it was kind of dope, man. Like we're at a level right now that like we are the celebrities. Like myself, Smack, Beasley, even though he hates being in front of the camera, like we get stopped everywhere we go. So it's kind of dope. Like I'm not gonna lie, like it's definitely a good boost for your ego, to be honest with you. So it's kind of cool, man.
What were you doing out in London?
I was doing an appearance. I was making an appearance. You know, I do appearances all over the country, so I did an appearance out there, and it kind of inspired me to start the URL in Europe, because like a lot of people misinterpreted what I said when I was in Europe. I was like, you know, there's no street feel. Nah, London is street, bro. They got hood dudes all over the place, man. Shout out to the dudes that I ran into out there. But the battle rap scene is more towards the grind time-ish era, I don't want everybody gets mad, but you know what I mean, the goofy. It's not Smack. And I got to run into a lot of MCs out there. Shout out to Flex, Explicit, what's his dude's name? Tony D. I ran into a lot of those guys out there, and they got bars. Like I was actually sitting there watching them, and I'm like, this is what they want to do. And even speaking to them, they're like, man, we don't even want to battle no more. Like I was talking to Tony D, and he was like, he doesn't want to battle no more because it's like, this is not what he does. He doesn't want to do that type of battle rap. He wants to be on Smack. So that was pretty dope to get to really chop it up with Tony, and actually to hear him. He actually battled Shotty Hard a week before that and beat him. So, you know, shout out to him. So, you know, like it was definitely an eye-opening experience, man. Like, I mean, London was definitely dope. I can't wait. I go back in January. I'm actually going to do a PG now in London. So, you know, we're gathering about 12 MCs, and I'm going to see who makes the cut, man. So I'm really excited for that. The first, like, PG internationally, man, and, like, the fans are excited about it. So I'm amped, man, to be honest with you.
So you're going to get all local talent from out there?
Yeah, absolutely. All over Europe, man. Like, as long as you speak English, man, because that other stuff, even though, like, it's crazy in London because it's like, you know, like the United States, you got a St. Louis accent, you got all that, man. It's exactly the same over there. Like somebody in North London don't sound like South London, who sounds like different than people in Manchester. Like it's all crazy. So, you know, I think that's the only like struggle, people understanding them. But if you really sit and listen to these guys, they got bars, man. Like I was really impressed, especially even musically. Like I was like, man, I was not expecting the level of artistry and the level of lyrical content. Like I was really impressed, like from a few of those dudes out there. So that's why I really want to bring it out there, and they really want us out there, man. So it's really dope.
Well, you mentioned Grind Time, and one thing that was a lot of people credited for their downfall was the fact that they branched off and started all these different factions of their league. How do you think that you guys can go about expanding Smack to an international level without that same
I feel like
result?
With Grind Time, it was a lot of miscellaneous people that were running the organization, like, and they were just dropping wild content. Like I don't believe in that. If it sucks, I'm just erasing it. That's why a lot of people get mad at me about the PGs. I don't care. If it doesn't meet our expectations, I just don't drop it. I don't care. And I think what happened with Grind Time was you had a South, a East, a West. There was like 6 owners in each division. It's only us 4, regardless. Like I'm gonna be the one running URL Europe. Myself, Smack, Beasley, Chico. Like that's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna be like, all right, here, like you guys run it. No, it's gonna be us. We may have certain people that we trust, like our guy Zeke in London, to help us out organizing stuff and maybe, you know, finding certain locations, but it's gonna be us. We're gonna be at the forefront of the movement. I'm not gonna pass it off to somebody. And I mean, even with the West Coast, I got KG the Poet. He's running the West Coast right now for us. So he's gonna be running it, but at the same time, I'm gonna oversee it. Nah, we don't want this guy. We don't want, you know what I mean? Like it's gonna be us 4 making the decisions. You know what I mean? But, you know, we want to expand with even the artists that we work with. We want them to be eventually, like, you know, business owners and stuff like that. That's why we reached out to, like, a KG. He's a very business-minded kid. as well as John, as well as Averb. Like these guys, this is what they do. So like we're not mad at expanding, especially that everybody wants us out there, but we just want the best of the best. Period.
Okay.
Even if I take one guy from LA, I'm only gonna take one guy. I don't care to take 7 people. I just want the best, and that's what we focus on.